So let's talk a little bit about SBA loans. And if you don't know, SBA is a Small Business Administration, and the SBA does loans they're different kinds of loans, but they're for business owners or folks that are looking to buy a business. Now, in business brokerage, SBA is a major part of what we do, because if you're looking to buy a business, they are gonna go out and give you a loan, and generally speaking, you can sometimes get loans that will basically cover the entire cost of the purchase, but in most cases, you've got to actually do at least 10% down, sometimes 15, depending on the deal. Now, here's what's exciting about it and what's a little different than what you might have learned going through the traditional loan process if you buy a house and going through that financing process. When you get an SBA loan, the loan is not just about you and your credit. The loan has a lot to do about the business that you're looking to buy. So the greater the business you have, the better chance that the SBA is going to say, yeah, we want to go ahead and do that, and we'll finance it because that business is going to pay for itself. So to give you a great example, in one of our earlier videos, we talked about the fact that you may have a business you buy for $1.5 million, right? At a $1.5 million business, if you put a 10% down, you're going to be spending about $16,000 at today's interest rates per month to pay down that business. Now, the cash flow on that business, if you remember, was about $505,000. Well, again, that's about $40,000+ a month that's coming in after all expenses currently today for that business. So if your debt is $16,000 a month now for this new loan, and you're bringing in close to $50,000 a month, that's something the bank really likes to see. It's a 15-year-old business, let's say, or a 20-year-old business, or a 4-year-old business, but in most cases, you've got at least 3 years of financials, and it makes the SBA really comfortable. Now, on the flip side, you can get, just like you would if you're going to go out and buy a house, a pre-approval if you want to go out and buy a business such as this. And you go and you kind of show the SBA your credit, work on getting that pre-approval. They look to see how much money you've got in the bank and how much you can afford to put as a down payment. But then the value, again, of that business is going to really work with them as far as how much you're able to expand your purchasing power. You might go from being able to buy a $2 million business to a $3.5 million business strictly because of the company being as strong as the company is. So meet with an SBA lender. We can refer you to one. There's lots of them out there. I promise you, they all want to talk to you and get your business. But that is the first step in your journey to buying your next business.